The following media content will be part of a 3-part series, The Profound Cancer Cure Breakthrough Cover-Up. This video ebook series covers both the methods and information provided by Dr. Stanislaw R. Burzynski for the purpose of cancer eradication, and how his research was purposely rejected by the medical community. This is due to the secret intentions of prominent pharmaceutical companies, as well as foreign investors who placed a huge financial stake on the medical industry. The deeper focus within this ebook presentation will be the methods used to eradicate cancer entirely. This is an ebook playback publication. The sectioned areas within this presentation will be the focus of the topic matters shown in the table list. You can pause the video to overlook them if you like. And now on to the main content. Do you believe a cure for cancer will be given over publicly? Well, the answer there would probably be something to the effect of, "No way, Jose." Introduction. For years, researchers and scientists compiled a humongous amount of information about one of the most deadliest diseases ever known. The culprit's name is cancer, which is a progressive disease that may start from any region within the body, and the disease or diseases is composed of a variety of other cancerous diseases made up of trillions of cells. The disease has the ability to spread to other areas of the body, where it will continually reproduce more cancer cells doing its migration. The National Cancer Institute, NCI, stated that 39.5% of individuals will receive a cancer diagnosis at some stage in their lives. Another shocking fact is the food we consume today is said to be more toxic than it was 50 years ago, which has always remained as a key instigator of the disease. And this is where people are left stuck between a rock and a hard place, because they believe a cure for cancer may never be revealed. Or has it? This will be the focal point of this publication throughout this 3-part series. There is a unique cancer eradication method that has been shielded not only from millions of people residing in this nation, it's been put on ice on a global scale. But why? Well, that's what is about to be rationed out within this presentation. Also to be revealed is the man who came up with the method to take cancer out of the picture permanently. So, without further ado, let's dive into the thick of this matter. Chapter 1. A cancerous issue persists. This is a disease that truly knows no bounds. The National Cancer Institute, NCI, stated that cancer has a major effect on both the United States and the world. Back in 2020, around 1,806,590 new cases of cancer were identified in the United States. That resulted in 606,520 deaths. The average individual is only aware of the basic cancer types, which are lung and colon cancer, although they are just two of the other varying types that are listed in the following list: breast cancer, bronchus cancer, prostate cancer, melanoma of the skin, bladder cancer, non-Hodgkin lymphoma, kidney and renal pelvis cancer, endometrial cancer, leukemia, pancreatic cancer, thyroid cancer, and liver cancer. It's the number 2 killer behind heart disease. Factual information, although one key question remains on the minds of many healthcare operatives as well as the average everyday individual: what wonder drug or method can put a complete end to cancer? There doesn't seem to be any pharmaceutical drug or medication powerful enough to kill it off indefinitely. Well, that's until this one medical doctor decided to step forth to try his hand at the matter. Enter Dr. Burzynski, the cancer killer. In 1967, a young medical advocate by the name of Dr. Burzynski, who obtained his medical degree from the Imperial College of Science and Technology of London. Soon after that, he obtained a PhD degree in biochemistry. That's quite a bit to have under one's belt at such an early age. And yet, the good doctor was just getting started. Sometime later, Burzynski was on the trial of a serious breakthrough surrounding cancer, and the question from there is, what type of breakthrough was he on the verge of? Well, it wasn't a conventional way of the medical concept he was outright pursuing. The method implicated centered around peptides. Now, what are peptides? Essentially, they are short-string linked amino acids, and are very important proteins the body needs to help maintain one's health. Peptides played a key factor in Burzynski's plan to not only neutralize the spread of cancer, but rather to eradicate altogether. Basically, what he created was a biological weapon that targets cancer, and the proof would soon be found in the pudding, figuratively speaking, due to the fact that his patients were being cured. Word was soon getting out faster than Superman can outrun a speeding bullet. And while things seemed to be on the up and up for the good doctor, he would soon come face to face with a thick brick wall. Big Pharma and the medical industry's pushback against Burzynski's discovery. Now, if it's one thing everyone knows, it's not easy trying to push a patented medical method past Big Pharma, as well as the medical industry, and the obvious reason for it revolves around profits. That's right, it might as well be stated outwardly right from the start. And that was the pushback that Dr. Burzynski would later face, despite the fact that he took the necessary measures to avoid legal troubles. Burzynski wanted to know whether or not it was legal for him to conduct his experimental methods on his patients. Surprisingly, he was told he could conduct his cancer treating methods on patients. However, there was a specific condition he was held to ensure no legal backlash would be taken against him. What was this unique condition he was to uphold during the course of his cancer treatments? He was told to only conduct his cancer treatment methods within the state of Texas, which he agreed to follow the rules as they were laid out for him. And so, Dr. Burzynski went on to apply his cancer curing methods that proved to be the best treatment process hands down. Even so, his openingness to comply with the rules wasn't enough to shield him from the legal troubles that lay ahead. Big Pharma and the medical industries used dirty tactics against Dr. Burzynski. Burzynski took the proper precautions by contacting lawyers he knew to provide him advice about his situation, although it would prove to be ineffective in the end. And the reason why is because of the legal actions that various companies and corporations can take against Burzynski. So, even though he was allowed to practice his medical methods on his patients, wasn't a matter of concern for the FDA, Food and Drug Administration, to get involved. And he wasn't violating interstate commerce laws while conducting his medical practice in Texas. Now, from an overall perspective, the doctor should be in the clear to practice his medical procedures. Well, that was actually the problem that brought him legal trouble. Remember, toward the earlier part of this publication, the patients that were being cured of cancer started notifying others. That soon resulted with people coming from all walks of life straight into Texas to see the good doctor for treatment. There's no doubt this huge influx of people started to raise the ire of the medical community, and the problems will only persist from there, because all of the migration to Texas was now being seen as a violation of the legal agreement Dr. Burzynski was to uphold. Dr. Burzynski entering the enemy's crosses. There was further pushback from the medical community due to the treatment methods Burzynski used, which no doubt also includes Big Pharma, yet, that of course will be taken out of context. Whenever you mention anything involving Big Pharma, it will automatically get challenged by a medical expert in a lickety-split second. Although, the majority of people should know the level of corruption that surrounds the large pharmaceutical company giants. Okay folks, let's get real here for a minute. There's a lot of money to be made from the production and distribution of pharmaceutical drugs, vaccines, as well as breakthrough discoveries. Based on information from Statista.com, the healthcare industry in the United States generated an estimated $2,829,600,000 in revenue in 2022. So, when it's all said and done, it's Big Pharma that will be coming out smelling like roses. That, of course, is all thanks to the massive financial base they have at their disposal. And since that's the case, where does this leave a good doctor in all of this? It leaves him out on a limb, honestly. That harkens back to an old saying, money equals power, power makes the law, and law makes government. Novel words spoken by one Kim Stanley. She definitely has a way with words there, and ironically her quote holds a pretty stark depiction of the medical industry. So, the chances that Dr. Burzynski has the money or means to take on the entire medical industry seems quite doubtful. At the same time, it's his breakthrough cancer cure that has now been placed in jeopardy. Although, that's not to rule out the possibilities that Dr. Burzynski has probably now placed himself at risk as well. We're at the end of part 1 of this series. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. Part 2 of the Profound Cancer Care Breakdown cover-up will be airing very soon. Thank you for watching.